Hello traders, Gary Wagner here, approximately 11:45 in Honolulu, 4:45 in New York. It is Tuesday, 19th day of November 2019, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. Although gold closed with a higher high and higher low than yesterday and also gained value on the day, those gains were fractional at best. The entire precious metals complex did move higher, with the percentage gain in gold being the lowest performer, so to speak, of the complex with silver, platinum, and palladium. However, there is still real concern about a lack of clarity between the current negotiations of China and the United States regarding the Phase 1 agreement to at least take a forward step in the trade dispute and trade war, making that tension subside a little bit. Then there's the factor that we will see or read the notes from last month's FOMC meeting that will be released tomorrow. However, with statements that were made both by Chairman Powell as well as the president of the Bank of New York, I believe that we shouldn't get a huge whipsaw or knee-jerk reaction from those minutes as they come out. Let's take a look at current pricing and then our technical studies. We are looking at December futures of gold. As you can see, it's currently up between 80, 70 cents and about $1.10. It's been moving back and forth between 1472.60 and 1473. That gain is 0.05%, a very, very fractional gain. Although those gains are in light of some headwinds from a milder fractionally higher US dollar, 97.72.5 is the current print for the dollar index. The other precious metals did do much better, with silver trading up 12 cents, 0.7% in terms of the net change, currently at $17.12. Almost a 1.5% gain in palladium futures, up $25 at $1,729.60. But in terms of percentage gain leaders today, a 2% gain in platinum futures, currently trading at $913.10 after factoring in today's gain of $18 plus. Let's take a look at our technical studies and talk about our current trade. Although today's gain in gold was tepid at best, fractional, only up 70 cents, when we look at a weekly candlestick chart, which is what I have up on the screen now, what we can see is that over the last 2 weeks, and traders realize it is only Tuesday, and this last green candle will certainly change. What I can say is we've got another green candle. That green candle contains a higher high and a higher low than the previous week. And when we look at the differential between the low that was achieved on Tuesday, I believe, of last week at 1446 and current pricing at 1472, we have actually seen a pretty decent price gain over the last week. As you know, we are currently long gold from 1464. That was the aggressive trade recommendation. Conservative traders got in the next day somewhere between 64.65 as high as 1467. Initially, we put our stop well below the low that was achieved last Tuesday, and that is this level here at 1446. I believe we put our stop down at around 1441. Today, we sent out a special trade alert. I've just put that up on the screen, and we have moved our stop up in essence to account for the low that was hit yesterday. Our stop is now above 1450 at 1453.13. And the reason for that price point, as I said, is I want to account for these two lows that come in here, and they come in at around 56. So we're just a couple dollars below that. Today's move was higher, there is no doubt. We had a higher high, a higher low, and a higher finish. In other words, a green candle, but it was a very fractional move at best. Now, that was with headwinds from a fractionally higher US dollar, and we did make a higher high and higher low on the day. Nonetheless, what I am seeing is some real resistance at these recent highs that have come in at around 1475. And it is for that reason that I want to tighten stops as quickly as we can, and so we can at least lock in a break even and some profit. Right now, we have reduced a risk factor to just shy of $10. My recommendation is to maintain your current long position, to have raised your stops to the price point I indicated, $14.53.13, and look to raise our stops within the next day or so, especially if we see any weakness come into the market or solid strength. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We'll talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.